What's going on? Today I wanted to talk about a property we recently purchased in Ohio. It's 4 units and they're side-by-side townhome style rentals. And this is a property that we actually purchased from a seller who received our mailer. And we were able to utilize a land contract on this one at 0% interest. So going into 2023, obviously high interest rate environment right now. It's not something that's going to work with every seller, but when you are able to implement low interest creative financing strategies, obviously you're happy that you understand them. When we purchased the property, all 4 units are occupied in the 500 to 550 range, with market rents being 850 on the low end to 1,000 from everything else that our property manager actually manages in the area. So overall, I've got the underwriting shared here. And as you can see, property taxes $1,250 a year, insurance just under $1,100, and we actually put 16% down on the purchase price of $200,000. So just over $31,000 down is what that came out to. And again, 0% interest. The reason the loan term is short, it's 12.2 years, is because the seller wanted a set amount as far as a monthly payment. So we pay $1,150 a month, and that's why I reduced the actual loan term in years to accurately represent what we're paying him. And as you can see here, deal isn't anything special on the entry. There really isn't too much surplus cash flow, and when we actually plug in some surplus capital that we needed to bring to not just close the property, but to kind of put in some repairs to get those units to market rent, you can see it's very low return, but certainly worth it on the pro forma, getting to over a 13% cap rate with an annualized ROI of over 20%. So definitely a lot of meat on the bone on this deal. Fortunately, the seller had already had a positive land contract experience in the past, and so he was open to doing this. We had actually pitched him on interest, and he said, no, as long as I can get the $1,150 a month, I don't really need interest, and if we can do a balloon payment in 5 years, I'd be more than happy to do this. So it kind of worked out in our favor. Usually, 5-year balloon is something to be a little bit concerned about. In this case, we're really not concerned because of how much principal we're paying down with the $1,150 a month, over $12,000 a year, actually over $13,000 a year in principal. So over the next 5 years, we'll pay the loan down so much that when we go to refinance, no matter how high rates are or really any scenario that comes up, we'll be able to refinance out of the property and ensure that we're able to pay back the owner and the outstanding principal balance. But hopefully this is kind of interesting to check out the underwriting here. You can see all of the expenses, again, the down payment, loan term, and where pro forma rents will be. Definitely, if you have specific questions about the transaction, let us know.